Hello and welcome to cookingflavors.com. For today's video, we look at the preparation of a kashayam or a concoction or a brew for cold and cough, a simple home remedy for cold and cough. I'll be including certain ingredients for digestion problems as well, and here are the list of ingredients that are required for this. Before we head into the video, let me give you a disclaimer. I am not a healthcare professional and I'm not a medical professional. So before you try any home remedies like this, always consult your doctor or a medical professional before you try any such home remedies. Now we'll get into the video. Now here I have one set of ingredients. I'll show you what they are. Later on in the video, I'll give you a closer look at each of these ingredients. Now this is sukka or dry ginger. I've just taken little bit of each of the herbs, and that is black pepper, the regular black peppercorns. This is ati maduram or commonly known as ati mantram. And next to that we have sittarattai. And this is val milaga. It looked like pepper with a small tail, and this is tippili. So sukka, milaga, atimaduram, sittarattai, val milaga, and tippili. Now if you're only using this kashayam for cold and cough, you can just stick on to these ingredients, but sometimes when we have a cold and when we have a fever, you will not feel like eating anything, and you'll have certain digestion issues, and you will be burping and things like that. So in that case, you can also add in a little bit of cumin seeds and carom seeds, which is seeragam and omam or ajwain. We'll take a closer look at each of these ingredients. This is sukka or dry ginger, nothing but ginger which is dried nicely. I've given the names of each of these ingredients in English, and some of them their botanical names in the list of ingredients in the beginning of the video. Now this is ati maduram or ati mantram. This will give you a very sweet taste when you add this in the kashayam. If any of you know better names and better details into each of these herbs, please do comment in the comment section below. This is sittaratte. This will also look like sukka. It's a root variety as well. And next to that we have the tippili. Tippili is also like, it forms a part of the pepper family. And here we have val milag. As I told you, it's just black peppercorns with a little tail to it. Now what we'll do is I'm taking a mortar and pestle, and I'm going to crush each of these ingredients, especially the ati maduram and the sittaratta is a little hard to break, so that I'm going to crush it. We don't want to powder any of these ingredients finely, just crush each of them nicely. Always when you buy herbs like this and put it in a bottle, make sure you dry it nicely and use an airtight container which is completely dry, and don't use wet hands because they will easily catch bugs and they will spoil the entire herbs. So see, our crushed ingredients are ready. Now we'll look at how to make the kashayam or the concoction. Now I've taken a saucepan and I'm adding in 2 cups of water. And to that I'm adding in the crushed ingredients, the carom and the cumin seeds, and a little bit of turmeric powder. Turmeric powder soothes your strep throat and sore throat. Now we'll give that a quick mix and we'll cover this with the lid. Always make sure you cover it with the lid because you don't want the aroma and the essence to escape outside. Make sure you completely cover the lid, but while it's boiling, your lid will tend to keep jumping. So in that case, you can slightly give it a little bit of opening, and you can allow it to come to a nice boil. About after 5 to 7 minutes on high flame, you will see it will come to a nice boil. And if you have very bad cold and cough and some sinus pressure, if you inhale into the steam, you'll feel really nice, and it'll be very effective as well. So we'll have to allow this to completely reduce. That's the meaning of kashayam or concoction. You'll have to allow it to brew nicely and reduce nicely. See, I added 2 cups of water in that cup. Now it has completely reduced to a half cup. So that's the perfect kashayam that we are looking at. Now these are the remains of after I strain. I'll show you what to do with that. See, our kashayam is ready. It's best consumed when it's nice and warm. Now with the leftover ingredients, I'm adding in a little bit of a water. We'll cover it and we'll just leave it aside. The second time when you're making the kashayam, follow the same procedure. Allow it to come to a nice rolling boil and switch off and strain it. Now you can do this, repeat this with the same ingredients for about 3 times, but the second time and third time it will be more diluted and less flavorful and less effective as well. Since I've added cumin and carom seeds, you don't want to brew it for more than twice, because cumin seeds have the tendency to get spoiled when they stay in water for very long. But if you're just adding the other ingredients, that is a sukka, milagu, tippili, atimantram, you can make a kashayam out of it at least for 3 times. If you did enjoy this kashayam recipe today, please do give us a thumbs up and share our video with your near and dear ones. If you are new to our channel, subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the notification bell symbol to get all our updates immediately as soon as we upload them. Till we see you again with another new and interesting recipe, thank you and happy cooking.